We're all part of your community.
We all play a role in keeping our community safe.
So protect your everyday.
If you see something suspicious, say something to local authorities.
As a referee, I pay attention for a living.
While I'm busy watching the game, I need your help keeping an eye on the stands.
If you see something that doesn't look quite right, tell a law enforcement official.
We all play an important role in protecting our communities, and you can help.
If you see something suspicious, say something to local authorities.
If you see something, say something is used with permission by the New York Metropolitan Transportation Authority.
Regional World Entertainment presents The Booth. Check us out every Sunday on WIIT 88.9 FM in Chicago, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Download that free app, tune in, and get the best sounds of the underground with The Booth. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode, The Booth 312, broadcasting off WIIT 88.9 FM Chicago, theboothradio.com, and Classic House Radio. Hopefully you guys are doing all right today. It's a little more chilly here in Chicago. We're having that ups and downs where spring is fighting with winter. But hopefully I'll start warming up again soon, and we'll be singing, happy thoughts and be outside, enjoying these days with the house music events. Because here in Chicago, the state of Illinois, the virus is magically disappearing on the 28th, and you won't have to wear masks anymore. So I don't know if that's going to change in Chicago, because there's been arguments and fights about that. But I'm sure there's going to be a lot of outdoor venues and parties going on, not just the indoor, especially as it warms up. Also, if you guys don't know, today is Super Bowl Sunday. Don't know if you guys are following it or I can say Ron shaking his head already. Look, if the Bears aren't in it, I really don't care either. I'm the same way. But it is Super Bowl Sunday. A lot of people are enjoying that and partying. Hopefully, you guys are listening to us until the game starts and, enjoy the music that we have to bring. Also, tomorrow is Valentine's Day. So if you're celebrating Valentine's, God bless you. If you're not, well, hey, enjoy your day. Otherwise, we got a great show lined up for you today. We have Larry Lust in the studio with us today. Larry, thanks so much for coming in, brother. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
All right, definitely. And then also we're going to have Juanie from the group Legacy here as well, letting us know what himself and Legacy are doing and what is to come with them. They have a lot of changes and things going on with them. So what's going on with you, Ron?
I'm going crazy over here. Don't worry about me. I'm all right. I may look like I'm lost, but I'm all right. I'm all right.
Okay, well, that's a good thing. We're glad that you're all right.
Yeah, I mean, working on about 5 hours of sleep from last night's gig at the Durban. So wasn't expecting to close, but I closed, and that's all I'll say about that. No, it was a good night last night. It was a really good crowd. I think people, because of this new age, the youth were not brought up right. And how when you go to a club and you're walking up to a DJ, not every DJ is a jukebox. Not every DJ is a jukebox. Let me say that again. Not every DJ is a jukebox, nor should they be. Now, if they're taking open requests, then that's jukebox night. But regular nights at forums are not jukebox night. And there's some people that need to get educated on their music genres.
Well, at least they're not asking for a microphone.
Do not tell me freestyle is house music. Freestyle is a derivative of house music, but it is not house. It can be played with house, but it's not house.
Yeah, I agree. Well, at least they're not asking for a microphone and trying to sing along with it and turn it into a karaoke night.
If I would have gave them the track of their desire, they would have been sitting in there living on a prayer. No. You can do that at your shower, at your house, at another forum, but not at the forum I'm at.
No,
Understood.
Or Larry Luss or Rob Waits. Any of those people that's categorized in this room, you ain't gonna pull that. Unless it's a special, unless Larry's saying I'm gonna do a special night for you over there at the New Look. So Larry.
Yes, sir.
Without further ado, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
we had, for those that did not see the Friday Night Jam session at the Red Lab, me and Mr. Larry Luss threw down on the ones and twos.
Bananas.
And it was a very, very, very hot set. Very, very good atmosphere. A lot of friends and loved ones there. Had a chance to stop by and chill with us. But Larry, welcome to the show. How are you doing today, brother?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Despite the weather and despite the Bears not being in the Super Bowl, I'm doing good, man. I'm feeling good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So how did you feel from Friday night?
Oh, man, it was awesome. The relationships that we're building and the connections that me and you are making are phenomenal. And it came through the music that night. Mm-hmm. I really felt it. And if you all haven't seen the show, it's on Red Lab on the YouTube page. You can catch that show. It's still playing, and you can see us. It was bananas. The energy, the setup. I love your studio. I love it, and I felt I was comfortable. I'm walking around with my shoes off. We're eating pizza.
Oh, you have to over there. On the Red Lab, you have to have your shoes off.
But the thing of it is I was going to ask my wife. I said, would it be rude if I asked him, can I take my shoes off? I want to get into this. And when I met him, by law of attraction, he said, Larry, could you please remove your shoes in the guest room? I said, not a problem.
I never asked him yet. Walking into the Red Lab, has he ever had anyone kick off his shoes that just stank and say, you know what, you can keep yours on?
No, not yet, but I've seen some people that needed to get demolition services on their toes. I've seen some people that I was like, damn, put them shoes back on. But I didn't. And he might have had socks on, but his toenails were so razor sharp, he probably cut through them as soon as he got in the
Oh, man.
Wow.
But
another way of getting into the funk. Okay.
But I'm not the funky foot guy. But no, it's just a hospitality thing, But he threw down he didn't just stick with one genre of house music. And Larry, talk about what you do at the New Look Lounge.
Okay.
Out there on the east side, and get them familiarized with the Larry Luss Presents does.
Okay, well, what it is, I don't preset a mix. So with that being said, I go through a journey, so it could be different things being played.
Okay.
And sometimes I try to stay consistent and stay with one form of music, but then as the story begins and the journey you're trying to take yourself and the individuals listening, it changes. So it's all about that emotion more than a preset. Now, I have things I know I want to play out of this crate, but it's not preset.
I preset everything.
What do you?
That's how I take you on my journey.
Oh, okay.
Because when I'm at home just practicing, then that's, again, my journey.
Exactly.
But when I can manipulate and hear this and that goes with that, and it's like it becomes a Lego block to me, a puzzle piece, because I want to put this picture together. So when I display it for you at the art gallery, which is the club,
exactly,
or the shows, you're like, oh, nice. That's exactly what all those other artists, Picasso, and
of course,
they painted something and wanted you to look at it and go, but did we question? Why did you use that kind of pastel paint? No. You looked at the whole thing and you said, that was dope.
Exactly.
So for me, now can I break off my script? Oh, sure.
Any DJ should be able to. But like I said, I just don't do a preset, and I'm not knocking anyone that does it because it's like a recipe. I'm not cooking on the fly. I do know what ingredients I'm going to use. So I do totally understand what you mean about, having your selections. What we do at the New Look is I do a first and third Friday. It's 2544 East 83rd Street. Me and my buddies, I got Disco Rico and DJ Ron C.
Both of them?
Yes, the three of us. And we call that venture, it's called Free Your Mind. And you're freeing your mind of everything. It's not just one genre of music that we're sticking to. It's just to be able to free yourself of the stress and the daily problems that we have through music, whichever way that may be. Sometimes we play a little reggae, a little Afrobeat, but I'm mainly I like to focus on house music.
Okay.
And that's the way we usually express ourselves.
So, Larry, how long have you been in the game?
Ooh. Started as a fan. Back in 84, my friend's sister, she was older than us, and she was going to a party. She was like, we were like maybe 14. She was like 17, and she kept playing "It's Not Over Between You and Me." And we kept listening, like, man, that music sounds good. So we like, can we come with you? She's like, no, you guys are too young.
Of course.
So that was like at 14. So I became a fan. So we started listening to this music on, the radio and everything. And so then, as I got old enough, we started going to Mendel.
Okay.
And Mendel was my age where I could be 15. And I could hear these artists that wasn't really playing nowhere else, like Frankie Knuckles. I wasn't old enough to go to like the candy store and the power plant. So a lot of people out here saying they went to those parties. If you count their age, they're lying. Some of the old heads, they were there because the age matched. But if you're younger than me, you didn't go to these clubs because I couldn't get in them.
Or if you're young enough, too young and DJing, you're snuck in the back door. That's where I was.
Well, but that can't be everybody. That may be a few individuals that was there, but not these mass people say, I was there. Yeah. No, they wasn't.
Well, their security just was horrible.
Right.
And Mendel started it. We would see Ron Hardy, Jesse Saunders, all these pioneers, Farley, everybody. So then the love became and stopped becoming a dancer and wanted to do music. That started in '86. So when, built our DJ equipment up and just stuck with it.
Okay.
Because, it's more like a hobby for us in Chicago. Everybody DJs in Chicago when I was coming up. We didn't have PlayStations. Mm-hmm. So like my friend made a very good quote, Jamie 326. He made it was perfect, and I understood it when he said it. These were our PlayStations. Mm-hmm. So this is what we did. And we would play, and then, shoot, after a while, it started becoming something that other people wanted to hear. And it grew. And the love kept going from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, where have you been able to venture? We were talking at the Red Lab, and you were talking about your connections in St. Louis.
Yes.
Can you elaborate on that?
Yes. So as the game got, in the beginning, so like when I got around in college, like in the 90s, me and my original partner, Zell Johnson, we was like, this hobby is becoming way too expensive. So we gave all our records and DJ equipment to a couple of our younger friends. One named Chris Means and the other one who we call Jamie 326 now. And they carried on that legacy. And I stepped away. And then we moved. So after school, 10 years took a break. Ended up moving near Belleville, Illinois, which is 20 minutes from St. Louis. We share that metro area. Mm-hmm. Needed a hobby. Got back into music. Started from zero. No one knowing me in St. Louis. And I found the scene. Once again, became a fan. Wanted to play. Made connections. People heard me play. They said, oh, you sound good. I like what you do. And then as the history, they say, you're who? I'm Larry from Chicago, nothing else. Not trying to build on like what I had before.
Right.
Because it's not about that. It's what you present today. And then a couple of people knew me. It's like, Larry Lush from Chicago? I was like, yeah. It's like, guys, y'all don't know who this is? And it just grew from there. But they appreciated me for the music before they knew the history.
Awesome.
And so from there, I made friends. Alexis Tucci, Sailor, Sailor. Mark Lewis, I would love for you to get these two people to come up here and do your show. These people are awesome artists, curators of what we do, and believe in it.
You're looking in the mic, ask them right now. And then you can send them the link and say, hey, I asked you on the live radio.
Yes. Look at that.
Tell them to hit me up.
Will do. So after that, do venues with her in St. Louis, like they have a science center. Take over the whole entire science center. She decorates it with lights, people on stilts, just a whole show. And DJs with house music only. Maybe 10 DJs because the event places are huge. So you're going to each party as you're walking through, like, say here, the Museum of Science and Industry. But the whole building is dedicated to a house event. Mm-hmm. It's awesome. So
actually, we were just talking about that they haven't had any events at the museum in a long time. House music events. Mm-hmm. That would be something to do again.
I'm telling you, those areas make what we do magical. The music and the way we feel with the passion in that environment, like you're in there with, right now what they're doing, I think Marvel Comics, Hulk standing behind you, and you hitting a Afro tech track, and we're here banging.
Right.
Come on, man.
Or you're in there with Black Panther, you know.
Anything. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So today, when you jump on the ones and twos, how you feeling? You just open?
I am, man. You know me, but it is gonna be a little Afro because it is what they call this month Black History Month. But okay, we'll go with that. Chicago house music is black music because house music actually was started by black people, so it's a little history. I'm not saying that everyone's not included with the building of it, but it did start in Chicago on the South Side by black kids. So we're gonna do a little Black History Month today, a little Black history.
Okay. All right. So, what upcoming events do you have that you would like to talk about, and where can they follow Larry Luss on social media?
Okay. Once again, I do the 1st and the 3rd. It's called Free Your Mind Fridays at the New Look, 2544 East 83rd Street. Great venue, great food. We have if you need to smoke, we have heated tents where you can watch the game. It's a real nice setup. Music sounds great, but the music is the best thing, and the food is good too. But because I'm the DJ, the music is better. You can catch me on. I'm on Mixcloud, Larry Luss. I'm on Twitch, Larry Luss. Just simple, LARRYLUST. Facebook, Larry Luss, and my real name is Larry Tucker, so I go by both. But the DJ persona is Larry Luss.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So we're going to go pay some bills, and when we get back, we're going to have Mr. Larry Luss on the ones and twos throwing down on the booth 312, 88.9 FM, Chicago. There we go. We're going to some We'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Hey, I thought you and the boys were doing some environmental cleanup thing today.
We are.
Well, it looks more like you're going fishing.
We are.
And that's how you're helping the environment?
Mm-hmm.
Fishing?
Uh-huh.
And that's the example you're setting for our children?
Yep.
Well, then I guess I'll go shopping to, save the rainforest or something.
Conservation is easy. Every time you purchase a fishing license or register your boat, you're helping to preserve our nation's coastlines, lakes, rivers, and streams, protecting memories for generations to come. To learn about all the ways your participation in boating and fishing help the environment, visit takemefishing.org/conservation.
We all come together and stand together to serve our veterans. We invest in the latest technology.
We take the time to train the next generation of doctors and nurses. We work together to make sure we heal their bodies and their minds.
This is our mission. More than 300,000 of us working as one, together with families and loved ones. No matter where they live in this country, we'll be there.
We stand strong, united. Stand with us in caring for our veterans.
Regional World Entertainment presents The Booth. Check us out every Sunday on WIIT 88.9 FM in Chicago, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Download that free app, tune in, and get the best sounds of the underground with The Booth.
lost control. I've 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 lost control. Lorsnix on that. Lorsnix on that. Lorsnix on that. Lorsnix on that. I've lost it. I've lost it. still laugh at me, but I saw the future.
So what are we talking about here? This dying club scene. Dying club scene. Dying club scene. Dying club scene. That's what we're talking about. And it was such a loss to mourn. Commercialism, fascism, commercialism, fascism, fashionism, and segregation.
They used to laugh at me, but I saw the future.
You haven't seen grown-ups cry because the music felt so good to you. If you haven't felt bass, not heard it, but felt it, how can you know to give that to people? Dying club scene. Dying club scene. Dying club scene. Dying club scene. That's what we're talking about. Commercialism, fascism, commercialism, fascism, fashionism, and segregation. It's just too much fashionism and segregation. Fashionism, segregation. Commercialism, fascism, commercialism, fascism, fashionism, and segregation. Our club culture is almost lost. There's so few true believers. So find a good party. Party, party, party.
the last dance for me. But before we start, we can be apart. Wrap your arms around me, the lights go dark. This is the way it feels to dance so close to you. Feeling not so long, love will break through. Oh, mi corazón, tell me what's going on. Should I dance with you till the break of dawn, of dawn, of dawn, of dawn, of dawn, We'll be making love to our música. 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 We'll be making love. This is from the heart. Just before we part, don't forget to save the last dance for me. But before we start, we can be apart. Wrap your arms around me, the lights go dark. This is the way it feels to dance so close to you. Feeling not so long, love will break through. Oh, mi corazón, tell me what's going on. Should I dance with you till the break of dawn, of dawn, of dawn, of dawn, of We'll be making love to our música. 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 Love me right, oh love me true. Treat me good and I'll be more than good to you. Love me right and keep me safe. Tell me your secrets and I'll keep them locked away. This ain't no ordinary love song. This is my plea for a better man than the ones who be chasing after me. Ain't got time for no more bullshit, man walking over me. The type of man who cannot even see all the woman I have in me. Don't you be, no, don't you be that darkness that takes hold of me. Takes hold of me, takes hold of me, takes hold of me until I cannot eat or sleep. There are no fairy tales where the villain takes the lead. They paint an ending that wasn't made for me. after me. Ain't got time for no more bullshit. Man walking over me. The type of man who cannot even see all the woman I have in me. It shouldn't be about your ego. Shouldn't be about your pride. I just wanna give you nothing. Hoping you would treat me right. It shouldn't be about your ego. Shouldn't be about your pride. I just wanna give you nothing. Hoping you would treat me right. It shouldn't be about your ego. Shouldn't be about your pride. I just wanna give you nothing. Hoping you would treat me right. Love me right, oh love me true. Treat me good and I'll be more than good to you. Love me right and keep me safe. Tell me your secrets and I'll keep them locked away. This ain't no ordinary love song. This is my plea for a better man than the ones who'll be chasing after me. Ain't got time for no more bullshit. Man walking over me. The type of man who cannot even see all the woman I have in me. Don't you be, no, don't you be that darkness that takes hold of me. Takes hold of me, takes hold of me, takes hold of me until I cannot eat or sleep. There are no fairy tales where the villain takes the lead. They paint an ending that wasn't made for me. So could you be, oh could you be that fresh charming that ends up saving me? This ain't no ordinary love song. This is my plea for a better man than the ones who'll be chasing after me. Ain't got time for no more bullshit. Man walking over me. The type of man who cannot even see all the woman I have in me. Shouldn't be about your ego. Shouldn't be about your pride. I just wanna give you nothing. Hoping you would treat me right. Shouldn't be about your ego. Shouldn't be about your pride. I just wanna give you nothing. Hoping
Hi, I'm Judith Light, and I'm here for my flu shot. Did you know there's an option for people 65 and older? Flu season is here, and people 65 and older need to ask about the vaccine made specifically for our age. Flu vaccination is especially important for people with chronic conditions like diabetes and heart disease, which can worsen with the flu. Visit the National Council on Aging at ncoa.org/flu to learn more and talk to your doctor about vaccine options for people 65 and older.
Did you know that people born from 1945 to 1965 have the highest rates of hepatitis C, but most don't know they're infected? People can live for decades without symptoms, but over time, hepatitis C can cause serious health problems, including liver damage and even liver cancer. If you were born from 1945 to 1965, the CDC recommends that you get a blood test for hepatitis C. So talk to your doctor about getting tested. It could save your life. A message from the CDC. Were you born?
Regional World Entertainment presents The Booth. Check us out every Sunday on WIIT 88.9 FM in Chicago, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Download that free app, tune in, and get the best sounds of the underground with The Booth. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to The Booth 312, broadcasting off WIIT 88.9 FM in Chicago, theboothradio.com, and Classic House Radio. If you guys are just tuning in, you just missed out on a great mix right here by Larry Lust, who threw it out and gave that Afro sound. But he had a nice collaboration of a little bit of old and new, and there's definitely a great vibe for us going into Valentine's Day. You guys ready? Definitely going to be nice and warm and heated up. With that added, our next guest will be Juanie from Legacy. If you guys are familiar with freestyle music, which I know a lot of you probably are, you probably remember Legacy, the group. Guess what? They are coming back. And we'll be talking about that right here with Juanie as well. And also what's going on with them from yesterday, today, and what's expected tomorrow. So first I want to say, welcome, Juanie. Thank you so much for being on the show.
What's up, Rob? What's happening, baby? What's going on? Didn't I just see you at 7-Eleven?
You sure did.
Oh, we was getting it in, man. I just came from a Forget About Valentine's Day party.
Forget about Valentine's.
Yeah.
Okay, it's all the singles, huh?
It's a man-made holiday. It ain't like house music day. What was that day you was talking about? Mikasa Day?
Mikasa, yeah.
Oh, it ain't nothing like that. What's up, y'all?
What's going on with you, man? Juanie, for those people that don't know who Legacy is and who you are, let's let them know a little bit about you and Legacy and how you guys came about.
Well, cool. Legacy started off on the southeast side of Chicago, South Chicago to be exact. We went to DJ International with Benji Espinoza, the late great Benji.
God rest him. Yeah.
You know, Martin Boogeyman Luna took us over there. He's a mix master. We went and met Rocky Jones one day, and Rocky Jones met us, and it was like 4 or 5 of us. And he started pointing out people. He said, "You gonna be a singer? You gonna be a singer? You gonna be a singer?" I said, "I don't sing." He said, "Well, you like money?" And I said, "Yeah." He said, "Well, it's $1,500 per song." I said, "Well, where do I sign up?"
Money talk to be.
That's 1989.
1989.
Okay. So I was actually the youngest person to sign a recording contract with Rocky Jones. I was like 15 when that happened.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
All right. So that was back in 1989. Actually, that's when I
89,
started
90,
learning.
yeah.
Okay.
89, 90.
Yeah, that's when I started learning how to DJ and getting into the music myself. Love the sound. Now, you guys were doing freestyle. You're more known for freestyle, but you've done house music as well.
Oh, yeah.
One of which we were talking about that you've done is with White Knight and Fast Eddie. So let's talk a little bit about that real quick.
So our second single was a top 10 hit on B96, and I remember we were in the Flame Throwing 5 one time, and Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey was like 1 and 2, and we was number 3. That was as far as we made it though, y'all. We got the bronze medal for Bronzeville. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
But White Knight and Fast Eddie, they took my vocals from a house mix from Stay With Me Tonight, which was our second single, and it went dum diddy dum 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 diddy dum dum. And they made a song about it, and then Rocky said, "Hey, we're gonna give you $3,000. They're gonna use your song." And I said, "Well, you can give me $3,000, but I'm about to be on the song too. Ain't nobody finna use my vocals, and I'm not about to be on the track."
Right.
So I went upstairs, and he informed them that Juanie's gonna be on the track. So we made the track, and it went to number 8 in Billboard right around 1993.
Well, with that said, that's actually a great point right there, because that's something that's brought up a lot about the DJs, producers from back in the day, 80s, and so on. that people didn't have the business side of it, didn't understand that business aspect, and got robbed blind by so many because of not knowing that. So the fact that you were able to sit there and say, hold up, wait a minute, you're not just going to pay me this little sum, there's going to be a lot more to it. So that was a great thing that you already had that, even at a young age, and you're able to see that. So that's a beautiful thing.
Oh, yeah. Otherwise, what do they call that? Bamboozle. I would have got bamboozled by Rocky Jones again, one more again.
So that's one of the house tracks. So, from back in the day, what was one of your highlights in the career of doing the music?
Well, I know we were on the jukebox radio, and that was cool when I was 15, 16 years old. And if you were from Chicago or the Chicagoland area, the jukebox was there. It was like $2.99 a song, and that was expensive, y'all. Because when your mama got the phone bill, it was like $90 because you played 30 videos. Right. So, yeah, just going to, people's houses and families' houses and say, hey, let's play our song again, or when Sammy Sosa was in the video, the Black Sammy. When he was on, when he was on the White Sox, before he had the transitional stages.
When he was with the White Sox.
There you go. And his brothers came and they were in our third video, which is like 1994. That was The Time Is Right. That was a highlight of my career.
Okay. Well, that's definitely a great highlight. And speaking of which, for your highlights, you guys actually have something coming up real soon. You're having a reunion event coming back. And let's let people know a little bit about that one.
Yeah, well, the Stereo nightclub up on the north side used to be the 1-2-3s. If you remember anything about Eddie Rockets, the 1-2-3s and all those old clubs. It's a Stereo now. It's run by Kelly Reyes and Tony Rosales, which is Rocking Down the House Entertainment. He's the guy who about 7 years ago brought back all the Hot Mix 5 reunions and stuff at the McCormick with Mickey and Farley and them. He was managing some of them for a while. So they got that going now, and we're going to be over there next Friday, Friday, February 18th, and that's on Diversity and Central. Tickets are almost sold out. All the tables are sold out. VIPs is sold out. But we're doing a whole legacy reunion. We don't have no opening acts. I'm doing all the choreography, so you might see us cutting up the rug a little bit.
Okay.
I'm going to do a lot of rapping. We're doing like 7 genres in the show.
Okay.
It ain't just freestyle. It's not just house, but it's...
So, so you do a little bit of everything. So how much of it is going to be new versus the older stuff that people maybe recognize and remember? How much of it is actually new stuff that no one's heard before that you guys are going to be playing or performing?
Well, most of it is going to be our original stuff, but I am taking the initiative to do like a little halftime show, a little intermission, and I'm going to do some snippets of a couple of my house songs. You guys might be playing 1 or 2 here tonight. And, I'm going to do a little freestyle track. It's actually a freestyle song that nobody ever, done before. It's like a record breaker kind of thing. Like, nobody ever took a freestyle heartthrob song and just rapped all over it. So, y'all going to hear that today. It's called Record Breaker. It's called Love Note. It's called The Hardest Freestyle Ever.
Yeah, we're definitely going to be playing that right now, actually. We're going to put that on and let you guys hear that. So, Juanie, how long did it take you to put this one together, Hardest Freestyle Ever?
So, I have to mention my friend Julio Mena. He's from Connecticut, but he now resides in Chicago. He's definitely a Chicagoan now. He's one of my good friends in the industry. He's got several hits on Spotify. He's got several house music hits. He's a producer. He's a, melody monster. He's Monster Piece. He's cutting records in New York. He's a branch of Sony distribution group. All our stuff goes through there. So, this is just one of the songs that he made that I fell in love with. And I said, let me rap some on it. So that's it right there. My boy Julio said, go ahead, man, rap some on it. So
okay. All right.
I'm from Chicago. You tell me to rap some on it. I want to record it.
All right. Well, we're going to hear it right now, right here. Hardest Freestyle Ever by Juanie. Check it out.
Hardest Freestyle Ever.
There once was a love, I was thinking about you just the other day. I felt inside, I was thinking about you. You said that we never.
Are you 773 or 312? Freestyle ain't dead, do what Chi-Town do. I'm the king of freestyle, my town dude. Gangsta love, let me get that boo. Make money, take money, get that too. Booty poking out, see what that do. Flip that, double up, flip that too. Shorty girlfriend bad, shorty get that too. Let me tell them about money, here it goes. Trying to find love, but you on a lost road. Walking down the road, night black as a crow, but I'm still wondering which way should I go. No star, no thunderstorm, only thing in my pocket is a true love note. If I had true love, I wouldn't be broke. Let me tell them what to say on this true love note. It say, look, ma, I would never hurt you. God bless your body, can't curse you. I wanna do it 2 times like verse 2. She said, baby boy, please, I hurt you. Goes back to the letter I'm writing. Between love and pain, there's no hyphen. She's so beautiful that I give her like 10. I call her hot girl, you can call me Iceman. First round, I come out like Tyson. Ringside seats at my show, that's priceless. She the only one I know that's righteous. Just kill the game, moment of silence. This style, subliminal minded. Shoma made the plan, I designed it. Looking for a style like mine, you can't find it. Stop when you bring it back, then rewind it. She the reason why I wrote this. Blue magic, hocus pocus. She gorgeous, I didn't notice. I rhyme, then she get focused. Jump off like 3-wheel motion. She softer than them lotions. She drank them magic potions. She wetter than that ocean. Now tell me, have you seen her? Love potion number Nina. Like Hurricane Katrina. Mommy rescue me like FEMA. Superdome but not the arena. Shorty got back but not like Serena. I can't help it, she bad like Trina. Make up the break up, Ike and Tina. I was bad all by myself. Love and pain, we go together. She make my froze heart melt. I'm the pill that makes her better. Ever since the day I met her, she the reason I wrote this letter. This feel like freestyle weather. This the hardest freestyle ever. Ever since the day I met her, she the reason I wrote this letter. This feel like Chi-Town weather. This the hardest freestyle ever. Ever since the day I met her, she the reason I wrote this letter. This feel like Eastside weather. This the hardest freestyle ever.
All right, guys. If you just heard that, that is hardest freestyle ever by Juanie. You guys need to check it out and make sure you check him out with all his new releases. Now, when are we expecting to have that one released?
So I'm gonna talk to Julio Mena, but I think we might re-release it as a remix of Never End. And then, man, it's just one of those things. It's like Chicago. It's freestyle. It's heartthrob. In Texas, they call freestyle Latin hip hop, and in New York, they call it freestyle. In Chicago, we call it heartthrob. So it's just a heartthrob. And you know what I'm saying? Come down to Stereo February 18th on Friday. You're going to see 775 people there. We're going to sell it out. We're almost there. It's going to be 575 women there. And that's what they do. They do heartthrob. They do freestyle. They do house. You put on some house ain't giving up. House ain't gonna stop. And they're going to go crazy.
Okay, all right. Well, make sure you guys are looking out for that. Also, if you guys are listening right now, you're hearing another song of theirs, of Juanie's, Future in the background. We got
it's called House Your Body.
House Your Body?
Yeah, Future and House Your Body.
Future, House Your Body, okay. So you guys hear that in the background. That's another one to be checking out. And, they have a lot. The Legacy as a group is going to be putting out a lot, and not just you as well, right, Juanie? I mean,
well, Jesse B is the guy who is putting out the tracks right now. He put out like 6 tracks.
Okay.
They're on Spotify. I heard. Look up Jesse B, and he got some pretty cool music. He's got a real cool song called "Lost in the Music," and it's a sample of Fast Eddie. Stomp your feet, clap your hands. Remember that?
Yeah.
Clap your hands, stomp your feet. So it's real good. You might like it. The ladies definitely like it.
Now, I got to ask this because it is brought up a lot about a lot of music today is really just a remake of old stuff, and people have lost their intuitiveness to make new music. And what are your thoughts on that? That, the remakes of all this old stuff without anyone having their own incentive to make something new, brand new.
It's just too easy to go back to the golden era house in Chicago, the birthplace, and just grab something from the house music genre, that pretty much, Chicago created, and just come grab any little thing, sample it, make a house track, and now you got names like the Bieber, Black Eyed Peas, and all these big people even Spanish artists like Don Omar and some of these other guys, they coming and grabbing a little sample off a CC Peniston track, a Marshall Jefferson track, and they blowing up with it. And it's just too easy to come grab something house and make a hit because, you know, house is golden and, you know, Chicago's golden. And that's just what we did. House music is the genre that pretty much controls the world. It created all the contemporary and modern music. Now it's like a you know, something off of it, you know?
But what about now you're talking about the house music, what it did. What about house music today? Because a lot of it is a remake of yesterday, and people are throwing it out saying, look what I did, but they're really just taking something that was already done by someone else and putting a little bit of a different flavor on it. It's a remix, and they're saying how they did that. But wait a minute, it's a remix. It's not like you produced an entire track of your own for this. What are your thoughts of, you know, the artists or producers that are not putting out, you know, really their own stuff, their own music?
So I don't know. In Chicago, we just kind of float off house music and we bounce to some Latino stuff. We kind of just vibe off music. There's a lot of real musicians in Chicago. So, you know, whether we get something with the blues going on, with some Spanish reggae, whatever it is, we hit it. I can go to the studio. I don't know what I'm about to hit. We hit anything up. Some of these people, they make music for, you know, the monetizing. They make music to get famous. They make music because they want to make a hit. We don't care about making no hits. We from Chicago. Anything we do in terms of house music is finna be a hit.
Okay. Well, we really hope so. And like you said, I do agree with you. We have a lot of talent here in Chicago, and we hope that it continues to blow up and people continue to prosper from it.
Oh, yeah.
So there's a lot of different things you're getting into, and you have some TV stuff you're getting into as well.
Yep.
And I'd love to touch on that. So let's talk a little bit about what you got going on with Classic House Radio and Mi Casa es Tu Casa.
So I would love to tell everybody about Classic House Radio because that's a name you're going to be hearing for months and years to come. It's like one of the biggest streaming house stations in the country. We're based in Chicago, based in Griffith, Indiana. I go all the way down to Michigan. We got a pipeline running from Detroit all the way down to Milwaukee. You know, we do baseball games. We do house music. And they got TV content and video content coming out on global platforms that are going to be reaching, you know, abroad, down in South America. And we got a show called...
an idea from you, reaching the world.
Yeah.
Rob, you know.
Exactly. And when you do that, just come to Mi Casa, and then we'll go back to your casa, and it'll just be Mi Casa. So, yeah, we'll do that. So that's the show. You know, we're just going to do video content, TikToks. You know, we're going to put... TikToks on the gray screen and just, you know, have everybody, you know, comment about it or laugh it off. We're going to do chefing and air personalities. We're going to have a lot of old school performers like my friend Liddell, Dajay, Curtis McLean, Auntie Thomas. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, man. JR, St. Pierre's Fantasy Club, Mystery Girl, Fantasy Girl. And we're going to pop them out too. But, you know, we're doing Street Mix too. That was the old video show with Rocky Jones. And that was out in like the 80s and 90s. And Martin Boogeyman Luna, Bad Boy Bill, Julian John Perez, Tim Spinning Shomer, Legacy. We're all hosts of it. We're bringing back Street Picks 2.0. And then we're going to do the Mi Casa thing. And it's all going to happen on Classic House Radio. And it's going to simulcast with the Boot 312 and everybody else we mess with in Chicago.
Okay. Man. So we definitely try to bring that. And that's something that was big, you know, with us always is the unity aspect. So when we got hooked up with... Classic House Radio, that was, you know, one of the, you know, key elements was the unity aspect, and we definitely continue to try to push that. So, it's definitely a great thing. All right, so I want to remind people again, you have your reunion event coming up.
Yep.
Let people know again for the limited amount of tickets that are left to make sure they hurry up and get them. How can the people get tickets for that event?
So all the VIP tables and tickets are sold out, but I got about 30 or less left. I want everybody to reach out to me if they really want to do this with the super VIP experience. I am Juanie Legacy Rodriguez. Let me spell it. AJUANIE LEGACY at Facebook. And I can get you the VIPs because I'm the only one who got any left. It's about 30 left. I got about 50 general admissions left. They got about 50 to 100 to sell left. And that's it, y'all. They're going to keep 150 to 200 for the door because that's what they do. And this thing gonna sell out probably in the next couple days. Bad Boy Bill has the quota there, the marker, which was 630 people back, I think about a year and a half ago. So we're already there at that point. And hopefully before this is all over, we'll reach that $775, $800. And then, we'll have a record breaker for the stereo nightclub. We'll have a sold out record.
Okay, well, definitely can't wait for that. And I love the excitement and the hype you have for it, man.
I apapeciate you, my brother.
That's definitely
Rob.
a great thing.
Luz, my man, Luz. I'm just going to call my man 7-Eleven. Because he's staying 7-Eleven.
Gotta have water. Water's life. Water's life.
We got to pay some bills. We're going to go into a commercial break. We'll be right back. Stick around right here for more to come on the Booth 312, broadcasting off WIT 88.9 FM Chicago, theboothradio.com, and Classic House Radio.
Hi, I'm Ariel Winter. If you're like me, your pets are family. So when disaster strikes, you want to keep them safe. American Humane has tips to help protect our best friends in their worst times. So please visit AmericanHumane.org.
Hi, I'm Vivica Fox. Every year, millions of animals lose their homes and end up in shelters. Learn how to help animals in need of rescue and adoption at AmericanHumane.org and be a hero to our best friends in their worst times.
Reaching the World Entertainment presents The Booth. Check us out every Sunday on WIT 88.9 FM in Chicago, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Download that free app, tune in, and get the best sounds of the underground with The Booth.
All right, guys. So like we were saying, so you guys definitely want to check out this event and see and hear stuff that you haven't heard in a while, because it's been a while since Juanie and Legacy have been on here. So it's been kind of like a hiatus, like a lot of groups that we've seen that they needed to take a break, step away, and refocus and come back. Juanie is definitely worried about what he's doing, because he is really, really working on all these tracks hard to get this new stuff out. I mean, I talked with him already yesterday about it and how he's pushing all these new tracks, and he's working hard to get this new stuff out for you guys. So make sure you support him. Juanie, let the people know again, how can they find you, more about you and what you're doing?
Well, you can find me on Facebook at Juanie, that's Juanie, Legacy Rodriguez with 2 Z's. You can find me at Classic House Radio. You can find me and get a hold of me through the booth now. You can find me, just on the east side, on the south side, Bronzeville, High Park. That's my stomping grounds, man. This is my second home. I got a P.O. box over here.
Okay, well, make sure you guys check out what he has coming up. And hopefully we'll be getting a lot of his new releases here so we can showcase that.
Yeah, let me tell you, though. So the song that I'm doing with Julio Mena called House Your Body is definitely a Chicago-style song, but I'm trying to bring some range with it, so that maybe somebody in New York or Houston or Miami or Hollywood might like it, because this is a good house song. It's almost like a hip house song. But I took it to the next level and said, I'm going to do me a Nashville, Chi-Town crunk song, because I do Nashville. My kids live by Louisville, and I got like a little country in me now. My kids, they don't even say cheeseburger, no, they just say cheeseburger. They talk different now, man. They ice cream. I want some ice cream. And I said, you know what? My daughter, she only been living there a year. She got an accent. It's like I'm down south, too. So I'm going to Nashville with the Chi-Town Nashville crunk, and I'm taking that song, and I'm going to crunk it. And I promise you, you're going to see me on 6th Street down there.
You're going to be wearing the cowboy hat? And,
Let's knock it off. I'm going to look like I'm in that TV show Yellowstone, man. I'm going to be the new Yellowstone. Except I'm Blackstone.
I'll take my horse on the old time road and ride until I can't no more.
Looks like he's got a little twang going on with him, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can't take you nowhere, cousin.
Hey, Ron, what do you have for Juanie?
I mean, I know that, freestyle, when house music was growing up and was growing in Chicago, we were coming out of a breakdance era when house music was jumping off, and freestyle was heavy in the breakdance era, and then stayed, and you heard it mixed in with house music at a lot of events that the bigger names, would do. And how is it? How do you see yourself with freestyle coming back integrating into the new house sound?
So back then, I remember exactly what you said. That's something that was the pinnacle of hip hop and house and freestyle at the same time when breakdancing was going out, and you never thought nothing could knock breakdancing out. And here comes freestyle and the Cover Girls and TKA, and it made you kind of want to go to the concert because it was all the women was there, and Cool Rock Steady and Marshall Jefferson and Fast Eddie and all them made you want to go to the club now, and you supposed to be hardcore hip hop. Yet now they doing footwork and Fast Eddie and them doing rapping on house beats and it's a little up tempo. And I remember you couldn't help but do the transition, you know? And now the way people doing things now is that they do use a lot of Chicago like original styling, you know? But to me, I think everybody should just follow along that basis, yet move with what is new. What my man be talking about Afro House and Afro Latino and them, and my man Fernando be talking about all that new rave stuff that's like progressive,
I was just about to say
EDM
progressive,
and all that
right.
new stuff that's not even there yet. And then we incorporate Spanish, we incorporate Chicago style, and then we create a new genre on something that just broke out. And then that's where we make my marker. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to touch everything new. I'm creating new stuff. I'm innovative.
So are you going to try to keep the name of it as freestyle, or are you going to...
Well, with the freestyle thing,
in?
I just got reached out to by the person who had the #1 house music song in the year last year. And he said he wants me to do some stuff that's like freestyle with a touch of old school Chicago stuff in it, with just like a new pop sense of it. Just like a new universal sense of things. Like listen to Latin music, listen to Justin Bieber, Olivia Rodrigo, or Billie Eilish, and see what they doing and try to incorporate it into a house track. And then just bring whatever you bring with it. And yeah, it's gonna be a little bit freestyle, but like I said, it's gonna be what this brother's talking about. Afro-Latino, new rave, progressive, things that just broke out. We're gonna create a new Afro-Latino / freestyle / you know what I'm saying, old school Chicago hip house, because of the raps, you know? We create new stuff every time we step in the studio.
Now, there are a few that are bringing back the hip house scene.
Oh, yeah.
Rex Racer, I love him to death. He's a great producer. Rex Racer has been doing some of the hip house not edits, it's original tracks that he's been putting together.
Wow.
We've been playing it and sharing it and pushing it out. And there are still some that are out there. And I got to reach out to some of the old hip hop artists and get their view on that, because back in hip house era when it first came out, there was a big uproar from the hip hop scene that said that's nothing like hip hop and there's no hip house, that ain't nothing, and there was a big argument about that, and that Fast Eddie went through those issues.
They all
White
made
Knight,
$2 million overseas.
but but hip house was a real thing, and to this day and age, I still think it's it's really important to the scene, especially seeing that a lot of hip hop artists now with Kanye and everything taking those samples of house and bringing it back. So
Black Eyed Peas, yeah, Tyree Cooper's still over there, my friend. Rest in peace, Cool Rock Steady. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Eddie's out there down by Brookville Zoo still. You still see him every once in a while? Shoot, Eddie making money overseas.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So, it's a great thing and great sound. It's also wonderful that you're so open to the different genres, different sounds.
Oh, yeah.
You're not closed-minded, where there's a stereotypical aspect of Chicago where we're stuck in the old and won't move on. And I'm happy to hear that there's another artist that does want to progress and go to a newer sound and, the evolution of the sound. So that's a beautiful
That's
thing.
what we're about to do. I'm going to challenge everybody who's listening right now, or anybody who sees this later on, the audio content, the video content, to come and see me here in about a month or two. And I'm going to come back with 2 or 3 tracks along the lines of what my friend Fernando from Classic House Radio is talking about, that new rave stuff, progressive stuff, EDM, breaking, cutting edge stuff, and some Afro-Latino stuff. And I'm going to come back with just some straight up Chicago stuff. I challenge y'all to come back and listen next time, and I'm going to play y'all some tracks. And I'm going to do that, you know what I'm saying, just for y'all, what we talking about, so they can see exactly what we talking about and not just hear about it. It's going to be something that's heard by the next time I get back here. I promise you that. Word is born.
Okay, well, we can't wait, and we're gonna hold you to that because, hey, man, we got it all recorded and it's out there, and
Oh yeah.
people are gonna hold you to that,
Me
man.
and Fernando finished up 2 tracks that would have took the average dude 10 hours. Yesterday we did it in like 35 minutes.
Yeah, but Fernando's a beast. He doesn't sleep, you know. So, he's worse than me.
That's the cough.
Yeah. Yeah, our good friend Dave C, myself, and Fernando were pretty much nonstop. But I tell you, those two got me beat. So yeah, no, it's a great thing. And hey, Juanie, why don't you do me a favor? Why don't you move your cup out of the way? You know, people want to see you, man. They want to see your beautiful face.
All right, hold
man.
on. Let's see. we got the F Your Feelings from the east side. You know what I'm saying? That's just how we get it. Well, what's up, y'all, man? This fashion, we're going to bring some cooking over here, man. We got to bring some cooking and some women over here.
Yeah, well, that's one thing you were talking about. That you love your cooking, you love your food, and you know. So that's going to tie in with your classic house radio, Mi Casa Su Casa, with the cooking. So are you going to be doing all the cooking yourself or what?
Yep, I am. I'm a chef, Chef Jaquan, and I do a lot of Asian fusion. I do a lot of Spanish fusion. And I'm really a breakfast chef and a brunch chef. Don't have your girl come over to my house for breakfast or brunch. It's going to be a problem.
Okay, all right. So we'll get you into cooking, man.
Man, just, women, Latin women. You cook for them one time and it's like, man, they're trying to throw you something. And I love them. I love Latin women. I can't lie, man. They trying to be cool with you. You cook and that's it. I see them and they say, man, that dude can cook. He's not really the nicest guy in the world, but he really can't cook.
So they don't love you for your mannerisms; they just love you for your food, huh?
You know, I'm from Chicago. I'm from the east side. It's rough out here, and I tell my friends, look, I'm 47 years old, man. I'm trying to be a better person. I go to church. I'm a man of God. I fellowship with different churches. But you have to understand that I have to maintain this level of savageness, because if you let it down and you go to the east side or the south side or the west side and you don't speak a certain language and you don't talk slick enough, they're going to look at you like bear meat. So I'm telling you, I have to be this way. I can't walk around here, hey, how you doing? No, you can't. I'm sorry, I can't. Maybe when I'm 65.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll have to see when you hit 65. You're gonna still be.
Hey,
in
but
the
I
music
love the
scene,
house
or?
music y'all was playing, man. What's up with Lust? You gonna play some more of that? The Afro Latino stuff you was playing, man. Hey, if they invite me back, Come on, man. That was some good stuff.
Larry is definitely invited back. I mean, I'm just rolling because we had an interesting conversation at my house at the Red Lamp.
Enlighten us, please.
It's kind of tying in. No, it's not. We'll talk offline. No, that's not to be said on open radio, but it's just, this is tied in. He was the missing key on Friday. He was.
Who, this guy?
No, you.
Why, what would have happened if I was
No, it was the ambiance. It was just you would have fit right in.
Man, you better tell me what he's talking about, man.
So, Juanie, tomorrow is Valentine's Day. You got a special Valentine that you can be celebrating?
No, I told you I'm doing the forget about Valentine's Day. It's really called an F Valentine's Day. We got parties about this stuff here.
Okay.
Don't nobody care about that stuff, man.
All right.
Because, man, they be trying to get your money. They be trying.
This is not scripted. This is actual live.
I'm not trying.
This
I'm
man
trying to tell
is
you.
on
Can I
fire
say,
right now.
I can't say F.
No.
There was parties yesterday called F Valentine's Day, and you got dressed up like Halloween and sexy, and it was a fun time.
I got an idea for you.
Tim,
if you get a chance, link up with what's her name? The pianist. What's her name? Her name just
Alicia Keys.
Alicia Keys. Do a track with Alicia Keys.
Man, I might be able to do it.
The dude from YouTube is their YouTube guy. The guy that was doing the singing and sampling. He's on the YouTube videos. He's a spokesperson for the new YouTube Live, because he's got over billions of followers. But he's had, all sorts of artists come to his house and they do live jam sessions. But dude, you need to get up on there, Alicia Keys.
I'll get it, man. Send me there. Send me there.
Alicia, if you're watching,
Alicia,
hook up with him. I'd like to hear y'all do some
Alicia,
collab.
we out here, Alicia. We in the
Alicia on some
South Loop,
house
Lisa,
music.
right here by High Park where the Obama's from, Lisa.
So
I do love Lisa.
I can't. This it don't get no better than this. This is real Chicago right here.
Real Chicago right here.
Right here. So we gonna pay some bills, boss, or we gonna?
Yeah, we gotta pay some more bills. Stick around right here for more to come with Juanie from Legacy and the Booth 312, broadcast from WIT 88.9 FM Chicago, theboothradio.com, and Classic House Radio.
Reaching the World Entertainment presents The Booth. Check us out every Sunday on WIIT 88.9 FM in Chicago, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Download that free app, tune in, and get the best sounds of the underground with the booth.
Hey guys, if you're just tuning in right now, you missed a great segment. We got Juanie here from Legacy. Juanie was letting us know about events coming up and what he's doing, and then also about some TV spectaculars that he's got going on.
Yeah.
So let's real quick remind them about your event coming up, where you guys are coming back and letting everyone get to enjoy what you guys have going on and where you guys are going to be playing at.
Cool. We at Stereo Nightclub, February 18th. That's the 0123s by Diversity and Central. And they've been selling out shows. They had Lime a while back. They got Extreme, the bachata band. They just had Frankie Ruiz from Puerto Rico. And they got Legacy February 18th. And the show's almost sold out. We hoping to beat Bad Boy Bill's marker because he got the high. He got the high. I love Bill. He everything about Chicago. I love him with every ounce of Chicago. But Bill, we trying to break your record, man.
Well, definitely, I get you. There's no reason why you shouldn't try to exceed and do the best you can on that. And I wish you guys the best on that. Hopefully, you guys, sell
I do
out
want to touch on something, man, because I spoke to my uncle Rocky Jones a few days ago, and Rocky Jones was the man who introduced house music to the world. They referred to him as the DNA. DJ International is the DNA behind a lot of the house music and modern music out today. So I just want to let everybody know Rocky Jones, health-wise, is doing really great. He's still getting up and grabbing that camera with his young sons, the young Rocky Jones, Brandon and Jordan. And for anybody that was wondering about Rocky, he's doing really well. He's in good spirits and good health right now. That's my uncle right there, man.
Yeah, we'll have to bring Rocky back again. We love him. We've had him on the show before, and we definitely, wish he could come back and give us an update on what
I'll tell him
doing.
you say what's up when I talk to him tomorrow, the next day.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
All right, so let's recap again about the TV aspects and the shows that you got coming on. So one of which is Mi Casa Su Casa. Let's talk about that one more time. Let everyone know about that. What they expect to see.
Mi Casa Su Casa means my house is your house in Spanish. Everybody says that is an old cliche. But we're going to incorporate like TikTok videos and audiences and like a little bit of choreography, somewhat like in living color. We're going to have like Michael Jackson and Prince impersonators. We're going to go from different like restaurants and different venues, and we're just going to move it around, and we're going to film Mi Casa Su Casa at the Legacy reunion. Next week is the first episode. We're going to film Mi Casa Su Casa at Joe's on Rosemont with Sapphire, Julian Jumpin' Perez, and George Lamont. February 27 with Gino Rockin' Romo from WCYC on 26th Street. So that's going to be like the second or third episode. And then we're going to switch it over to the big venues, the tequila bars, the steak houses. And we might even be coming to your house. If you got a nice enough kitchen, you got a big enough front room. Notice I said front room.
Front.
If you got a big enough front room, we might bring everybody over there. We're going to do Mi Casa Su Casa at your casa.
And the other TV show that you guys are bringing back and you're going to be doing?
Yeah. So Street Mix 2.0 was a big show back in the 90s. It was like hosted by Julian, Bad Boy Bill, Mike Dunn, and Tim Spinning Showman and Legacy. And we're bringing back Street Mix 2.0, and it's going down. You're going to see all the old house and freestyle videos on. We're going to even put it back on Can TV, all access. Remember that?
Okay. Well, the biggest thing today isn't just cable TV. Now everything's internet, so it's digital television.
Right, we better be streaming it or something.
Yeah, right. All right. Well, we definitely wish you the best to come, and you always got our support right here on the Booth 312, and we'll definitely wish you the best on that. Hopefully, we'll be seeing you again soon.
Oh heck yeah,
with
man!
all
This
your
is a
updated
great time. Y'all right in the middle of the city, man. I see how y'all doing it, man. Big ups and big blessings to y'all, man.
All right, we appreciate it. Thank you so much, Juanie. All right, guys. So stick around right here for more to come on the Booth 312. Looks like it's my week to mix, so I'll be throwing down for you guys. Yeah, I see you around. You're nodding. Yeah, I'll be throwing down for you guys today on the ones and twos, so stick around for that. And we'll hopefully, maybe we'll pick a side and see who is going to win the Super Bowl today. But stick around right here for more to come on the Booth 312.
Stick around for that.
The Booth 312. Broadcasting off WIT 88.9 FM Chicago, theboothradio.com, and Classic House Radio. Yeah, honestly, I think the Rams got it too. Well, because of the defensive edge.
my body back and forth. Move 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 my
Your home is a big investment, and protecting that investment is a big responsibility. If you live in a condominium or homeowners association, you need to think about how your community association is managed. Is your board knowledgeable? Is your manager trained and certified? Is your investment safe? CAI, Community Associations Institute, has the tools you need to protect your home and community. CAI is a nonprofit organization with resources you need to answer these questions and others you might have about community association management. Everything you need to build a great community. CAI has resources for your association board, professional training for community managers, and free helpful information for homeowners. Learn more at responsiblecommunities.com. What your association does can influence the value of your home and your quality of life. CAI at responsiblecommunities.com.
Music is a bridge between the material and the spiritual. My name is Harvey Lauer, and I'm 82. As a blind person, you have to be aware that nobody can tell you what you can or can't do. You really have to try things. My folks got me a little radio in 1940, and that was the best Christmas present I ever got. When I was 11 years old is when I started to play music, play the piano, and then the accordion, and then the cello. My wife, who was also blind, was a good cook. When she died, that's when I started Meals on Wheels. America, let's do lunch.
1 in 6 seniors faces the threat of hunger, and millions more live in isolation. Drop off a hot meal and say a quick hello. Volunteer for Meals on Wheels by donating your lunch break at americaletsdolunch.org. This message brought to you by Meals on Wheels America and the Ad Council.
Regional World Entertainment presents The Booth. Check us out every Sunday on WIIT 88.9 FM in Chicago, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Download that free app, tune in, and get the best sounds of the underground with The Booth.
pray to live right, to change my thoughts and my heart, to change everything that needed to be changed. This life to me seems so hard when I looked at the blessings of being able to walk and talk. I have so many things to do. I don't want to get caught not doing what I've got to do. It's a good life. Take a piece of advice. Do the right thing and live your life right. If you live your life right, things will be fine. Things will work out for the rest of your life. Now that you know how life can be, come on and claim the victory. It'll change your heart and your thoughts. It'll change everything that needs to be changed. This life can seem so hard, but just look at the blessings of being able to walk and talk. We've got so many things to do. We can't get caught not doing what we've got to do. Good life. Take a piece of advice. Do the right thing and live your life right. Well, things will be fine. Yes, they will. Things will work out. Yes, they will. The rest of your life. Good life. Take a piece of advice. Take a piece. Do the right thing and live your life right. Live your life. Things
start. Love is fading away, and I don't know what to do about it. When I love you, I cherish, babe, every little thing you've given to me. Oh, I'm lonely, babe, because I miss you. Desperation failing to exist, yeah. Being in such a hard place, I just need to get away. Running from the one I used to run to, running from something I created with you. Running away, we're doing it all again. Why did I wake up without you? I'm not afraid to say I need you in my life. It feels just like feeling love. Time I go to feel your touch. What did you fall out of love? Don't say you do. I don't feel it like I used to. When did you call? Maybe I didn't hear you try to say that something's changed.
the good of them that love the Lord. Completely, yes, Lord. God has called me and He's given purpose. My soul says yes, Lord. And I trust Him with my whole heart. Completely, yes, for you have a plan for me, made a way for me. Your name I adore. I honor you, Lord. Yeah. Is in you. Lord, I'll do what you call me to do. You have, you have, a yes from me, Lord. Completely, yes. From me, Lord. My destiny is in you.
According to Jeremiah 29, God has a plan. Come on, Joel, let's encourage the people.
For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Keep on leaning on the everlasting arm. For you have a plan for me, made a way for me. Your name I adore. I honor you. Yeah. Lord, I'll do what you call
slavery, I know. It's to slave to the rhythm of a positive drum. You don't own me. You don't own me. You wish you had me. You don't own me. The only reason I came into this business was to entertain the souls of others, to dance to a positive drum of a new beat, a black beat. I'm not your slave. You don't own me. You don't own me. You don't own me. You don't own me. You wish you had me.
You think you own me, but you can't have me. You think you own me, but you can't have me. Too bad, so sad. You think you own me, but you can't have me. You think you own me, but you can't have me. Too bad, so sad. You can't have me. You think you own me, but you
We served our country like those before us.
You know, it was a dangerous area. All of Vietnam was dangerous.
The carnage of war left an indelible mark on me.
We came back and built lives. As time went on, we faced new challenges and found support to handle them.
I went to the VA, talked to my doctor.
I started doing groups. I started doing one-on-one counseling.
At MakeTheConnection.net, you can hear our stories and find tools and services available to you.
Entertainment presents The Booth. Check us out every Sunday on WIIT 88.9 FM in Chicago, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Download that free app, tune in, and get the best sounds of the underground with The Booth.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to The Booth 312, broadcasting off WIIT 88.9 FM Chicago, theboothradio.com, and Classic House Radio. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that soulful set that I threw for you. Ron said it was good, so that's enough for me. I don't care what everyone else thinks.
That's the first time I've ever heard you play Gospel House also. So.
Yeah, I haven't played it in a long time. I have played some, but I haven't played a lot of it. But, you know, I figured it was nice little Sunday, and we'll get Valentine's, so a little mix of the both, and, you know, put together. So hopefully everyone out there enjoyed it. Again, you know, I'm curious who's picking who for the win for the Super Bowl today. So I'm curious about that.
I'm going to go with the NFC, even though I don't care for either team. I'm an NFC guy, so let's go Rams. That's my excitement face. Let's go Rams. So
yeah, I
ram it to them.
I don't go for either one either, but I think the Rams got this one. You know, I think
although Stafford has been known to choke in big games, so when he was with Detroit, that is. So we'll see, we'll see. But there was two events I wanted to talk about right quick before we get off the air. The first one is going to be February 20th at Local 83 with yours truly, DJ Ron Tinsley. And it's hosted by Groovebox Radio, Marquez Antonio, Kevin Allen, Jason Wolf, and DJ RIP. Classic Crow and myself, like I said, Rick Lenore.
Rick Lenore.
Rick Lenore will also be in attendance there on the lineup. So there is no cover. Please come on out and support. That's next Sunday, starting at, is there a start time? I don't see one. But normally start time is around 6. So get there. There's some good food and drink specials there. Come on out. And then the next and last and not least, I'm going to be in St. Louis on February 25th, which is the following Friday, not this coming Friday, next Friday. Be out in St. Louis with my good friend Sailor. Booked me to come out to one of her spots that she is a resident at, and it's the Handlebar out there in St. Louis, Missouri. So
Missouri, huh?
Missouri. So we're going to be going out there, throwing it down. So the 20th at Local 83 over on 83rd in Pulaski. And then the following Friday, I'll be out in St. Louis for Handlebar with...
busy man.
Yeah, trying to stay busy.
Well, I don't have any sets lined up. I'll just be working on bringing us, you know, up another notch and working hard to keep us moving forward, you know. So...
Well, we'll close out this week in the books. Well, starting this new week, because this is the start of the week, Sunday. I want everybody to have a safe and enjoyable week. The weather did break. We had some good weather yesterday. So hopefully we get some warm weather back and start warming up, getting ready for spring. We still got 6 weeks till the official day of spring starts, but who cares about the gopher, whatever, the rat and the tree. So on that note, everybody have a good, safe, and blessed weekend. Let's stop the violence. I'm just really tired of turning on the news and hearing about carjackings, shootings, you know, and people crying about, you know, being safe. So with that, please have a great week. Tune in next week at this same time, same bat channel. We will have, next week we have, and I have it, I can talk about next week's guest right quick. We have Juliana. She's been on Red Lab. She is a Northside DJ, dope, really dope. And her tech house is fabulous. And we're going to also be joined by DJ Mateo from Rockford. So tune in next week. We got a heavy hitting show to bring you all. So some good music, some good times, and we'll see you next Sunday.
That's right. All right, guys. Till next week. We love you. Peace.
Now I like that.